Hi, and thank you for joining me today. I'm Diego, owner of Day Oro Music. Today we're going to take a quick look at how to get into the Rondeña tuning and just a few little tips and tricks. It's not too difficult, but to start out we'll assume that we're in tune. So you'll need your guitar regular tuning, A440. And there are two strings that we're going to adjust. Our low E will drop down to a D. So we'll match that to string 4. Again, assuming string 4 is in tune. So hitting both strings at the same time. And when you detune, always listening to the notes as you're detuning. You don't want to just detune a string blindly. So we play it. We detune as we listen. So you can hear there I'm pretty much at D on my low string 6. So I've got my reference pitch here and I've brought my E string down, and now I actually want to come from below, so I'm going to bring it even lower and then back up, and that helps to equalize the tension on both sides of the string and overcome that nut friction. And that'll help it stay in tune a little bit better. So again, I've dropped down to D, but I'm going to come below. So now I'm flat. You don't have to go very flat. Give it a little tug maybe. And then come back up till you match pitch. Okay, there we are. So now string 3, we're going to drop that from G to an F sharp. So my reference pitch will be string 4, fret 4, and I'll drop that string 3 down to the F sharp. Okay, so again it's basically in, but once again I want to come from below, so I'll drop it even further. I'm flat, give it a little tug. Come back up. Again, I mentioned tuning while you're listening to the pitches, so one thing I like to do is play, for example, I'll play my string 4 with my first finger, and then I'll pluck with my thumb, and pluck the open string 3. So I can hear both pitches at the same time. But I'll still just use that for the rough tuning. Now I like to double check this a few ways. One is by playing string 5 open. So we've got A, string 4, D, A, D. Now our D on string 3 is at fret 8. So that's a nice place to reference it. If you do it just with the F sharp, it's a third, and a third of a chord is always, a major third is always sharp, minor third is a little flat. In this case it's a major third. So it's going to sound a little bit sharp. It's hard to tune by that. So go to the D octave, which is at fret 8. And tune it in reference there. Sound a little bit sharp. You could also reference it at the A, fret 3. Tuning your octaves and your fifths like that, you listen for the same thing you would as if you're tuning unisons. And just that pitch, the way that the notes interact, is just totally smooth. So, as a reference, I'll listen to those. Bring in string 6, double check it. So playing all the notes, this is what I'm fingering to listen to the whole thing. And then I'll do the same thing up here. So I'm in position 8 there. And my third's a little sharp, my third string. Okay, that's not bad. A final check, a reference that I like to make before I start. We've tuned this to the key of D, the fifths and the octaves in D, but we'll be playing in C sharp. So I always like to check my C sharp on string 5, fret 4, with my C sharp on string 2, fret 2. And just see how those are locking in with each other. And then, of course, again, reference everything. Double check our low octave. Okay, that's not too bad. And now, you're all set to play Rondeña. And something to watch for is that as you're playing, your guitar will likely go out of tune. If you've just tuned it, dropped everything down, and then you start to play, it's going to go out. So an easy way to troubleshoot that is your string 6 and your string 3, which you've altered, you flatten both of them. They're likely to go sharp. They want to seek the equilibrium of the tension they were at before. So you know right away, as soon as it's out of tune, the first thing you should think is string 6 has gone sharp, or string 3 has gone sharp, or both. And so then on the fly, you can kind of adjust those and lock it back in. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found some good pointers in this video, some ways to help you lock in quickly and accurately when you're playing Rondeña. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next video.